Hello everyone! Today's tutorial is on this look. It's a really beautiful bronzy smoky eye that I have been doing a fair amount lately, and I'm really excited for it for summer. So let's dive in with some Baby Skin Face Primer by Maybelline. It's really good at filling in pores, and I find it really preps the skin for this foundation, which is the Matte and Poreless Foundation from Maybelline. I'm in the shade 115, and I'm just dotting that all over my face and then blending it in with a beauty blender. Be warned with this foundation that, just like it says, it is quite a matte foundation, which has been working really well for me, but definitely have a well moisturized face because it can tend to cling to any dry patches you might have, which I definitely swing towards the drier side when it comes to skin. And then I'm taking my concealer. This is the MAC Pro Longwear in NW20. I am putting it in a triangle shape under my eyes, which will do some highlighting and concealing at the same time. Then I'm putting it on the bridge of my nose and on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer and blending it all out with my Dampy Beauty Blender. So after I blended out my concealer and foundation, I also take a loose translucent powder and I put that on my beauty blender and blend it in all over the face just to set everything and make sure that it's going to last all day. And then I am taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit with my contour brush from Real Techniques, and I am carving out some cheekbones. And I always start with a light hand so that I can get a nice, really smooth line for my contour. And then I press a little bit harder to buff everything out and make it nice and blended and the right color that I would like. I'm also taking it under my jawline just to define that area a little bit more and evening everything out by putting some on my forehead as well. This is a great way to contour and also bronze at the same time. Then I'm taking my blush in the shade Orgasm from NARS, and it's just a beautiful pinky rose tone that has some really nice gold shimmer in it. Again, warming up the skin a lot. And without a fail, I am taking my Mary Luminizer by The Balm as my highlight on my cheeks, and I'm just brushing that on the highest points of my cheekbones, and I also take it down the middle of my nose as well. Then I go in off camera and do my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. And there you have it. It's just super tedious to film, so I leave it out. But I do have a tutorial on how I film my brows, and I will link that down below if you would like to check it out. Then I'm taking my Lise Watier golden bronzer and kind of blending the blush and bronzer and Hoola bronzer that I already have on and giving that extra oomph of a glow to my skin and making myself look like I'm ready for summer because it can come anytime now. Then I am taking my Hoola bronzer again and actually using it as my transition shade for my smoky eye. So I'm just taking that on a blending brush and putting it through the crease. Then I decided I would do one eye off camera so you would know what we were working towards, and then I'm going to do everything else on my naked eye. And then I'm taking the shade Frappe by Makeup Geek and also on a, I believe it's called the Soft Dome brush from Makeup Geek, and I'm putting that all through my crease from the inner corner to the outer corner. Then I'm taking Makeup Geek's shade Chickadee. This is a very warm, yellowy, orangey matte shadow. It's new to me and it's been really fun to use. It just adds an extra pop of color to the eye. Then I'm going into my Tartelette palette from Tarte, and I am taking the shade Wanderer, I believe it's called, and I am bringing that through the crease as well. This is the darkest tone I've used so far, so it's just adding some depth. Then I'm taking a clean blending brush, blending all of that out. Now I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade French Fries, and I am covering my entire lid with it, only the lid, which we haven't put anything on yet. Is going to be a great base for this shadow, which is kind of like a pressed pigment from L'Oreal. It's in the shade Amber Rush, and it is gorgeous. If you don't have it, I strongly recommend it. It's great value for a drugstore eyeshadow. I am then taking the shade Kitten by Stila, and I'm only just tapping it on the very center of my lid as a nice highlight. Then I just took Frappe and put that all over my lower lash line. My lighting changed because as I was filming it got kind of dark and gloomy out, so I had to toss my light on there. But now I'm just going in with some mascara, doing a massive coat on my top and lower lashes. So you could cut the eyes there, but I am going to go in with some falsies. These are the 120 Demis by Ardell, and these are in the natural style. They're really, really beautiful light lashes. They're really great to use if you don't have any liner on because the band is super skinny. So I'm just putting those on and making sure that they are really tight to my lash line so that there's no weird separation from my actual lashes, because there is no liner to camouflage that, like I was saying. My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss be poppin'. So these are the finished lips as well with the eyes. I really, really love the combo of the fun pop of pink lip. It's more of a magenta color in person, and the really bronzy smoky eye. So this is the finished look. I didn't really know where I was going to be going with this look today. I just haven't filmed in so long and I miss it. So I thought I would just sit in front of the camera and see what I came up with for today. But I actually really like it, and I've never done this lip combo with this eye combo before, if that makes any sense. So I'm actually really excited with how it turned out, and I'm happy I get to wear it while I study for exams today. So I'll be talking to you guys sooner rather than later this time, I promise. And I hope you guys all have a great week. Bye. I haven't worn lashes in so long. Ooh.